everybody. Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you? How are you? Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you today? Well, welcome. Let's see if we can do some warm-ups. I'm going to tell you to do something. You can do it forever and ever and ever until I say freeze. Okay, I want you to start with wiggle your finger. You can wiggle your finger forever and ever and ever until I say freeze. If you stopped, you're a good listener. Okay, I want you to wiggle your finger and pull on your earlobe. Here's your earlobe. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. You can do it and do it and do it until I say freeze. If you stopped, you're a good listener. Okay, I'm going to make it even harder. I'm going to ask you to wiggle your finger, pull on your ear, and click your tongue like this. Are you ready? Wiggle your finger, pulling, go. Freeze. If you stop, you really are a good listener. Open, shut them, give a little clap. Open, shut them, put them in your lap. They're in my lap. Creep them, right into your chin. Open wide your little mouth, but do not let them in. Very good. Can you do it faster? Let's see if we can do it faster. Open, shut them, give a little clap. Open, shut them, put them in your lap. Creep them, right into your chin. Open wide your little mouth, but do not let them in. I wonder, can you do it faster? Let's see. Take a deep breath. You ready? Open, shut them, give a little clap. Open, shut them, put them in your lap. Creep them, right into your chin. Open wide your little mouth, but do not let them in. Here I am again. I'm in my dress, in my apron, and I'm going to come closer so you can see my tummy. I know an old lady who swallowed some cold water. She wondered if she really oughter. The chill had caught her. I know an old lady who swallowed an ice cube. Down it went like a slippery tube. She swallowed the ice cube after swallowed the cold water. The chill had caught her. I know an old lady who swallowed an icy. Here comes that icy, if I can get it. Getting it in one gulp was certainly dicey. She swallowed the icy after she swallowed the ice cube, swallowed the ice cube after she swallowed the cold water. The chill had caught her. I know an old lady who swallowed some ice cream. All that coldness made her scream. She swallowed the ice cream after swallowed the icy, swallowed the icy after swallowed the ice cube, swallowed the ice cube after she swallowed the water. The chill had caught her. I know an old lady who swallowed an ice storm. By now ice crystals were beginning to form. She swallowed the ice storm after swallowed the ice cream, swallowed the ice cream after she swallowed the icy, swallowed the icy after swallowed the ice cube, swallowed the ice cube after swallowed the water. The chill had caught her. I know an old lady who swallowed an iceberg. Down it went with a big fat gurg. The chill had caught her. Well, that was a big cold burp. And if I can get out of this outfit, I'm going to read you a book called Pup and Bear by Kate Banks. Naoko Sloop. Stoop, it is Stoops. Oh, God. Well, I'm not going to re-tape this. Pup and Bear. Well, by the time the gray owl swooshed down and the Arctic wolves knew there was a big freeze, All the snow had fallen and ice had formed. The pups took shelter in a snowdrift, and they listened to the fierce wind holler and roar. They watched the snow blow in spirals, wrapping the world in a fluffy white coat. And those are pups from the wolf pack. Pretty soon, the sun began to appear and the big melt came, and one lone pup found itself on a sheet of ice, spinning out to sea. He slid into the water and swam, and when he reached land, he burrowed into the snowbank. He was tired and he wanted his mother. He closed his eyes and fell asleep, listening to the throb of silence still across the landscape. He woke to the feel of a cold nose against his fur. The smell was familiar. It was a polar bear. "You are not my mother," said the pup, flattening his ears against his head. "I am not your mother," said the polar bear, "but I can cuddle you and keep you safe." The pup was shy and frightened. "Aren't you going to eat me?" he asked. "Polar bears eat wolves." "Not this one," said Polar Bear, shaking her head. "Climb on my back, and I will take you to my den." The pup stretched a paw forward cautiously, then climbed into the polar bear's back. And they crossed the tundra under the watchful eyes of a trio of baby puffins learning to fly. Because after all, that's when babies come about in the spring. Back in the den, the polar bear licked and cleaned the pup. "I am not your mother," she said, "but I can feed you and keep you warm." The next day, they set off across the wintry tundra. When they spotted a walrus with long, sharp tusks, the polar bear bellowed and chuffed. "Where are we going?" asked the pup as they neared the water. "I am not your mother," said the polar bear, "but I can show you where to catch a fish." They passed a snow goose perched on a nest of eggs. They sniffed the trail of a seal as he tried to outsmart them. And they stopped at the water's edge where the fish and the lemmings came and went in the wondrous wheel of life. The sun shone down on the crisp, crackling snow, and the polar bear rolled in a snowbank. "Come on," she said to the pup. "I'm not your mother, but I can play with you." But when the pup tugged too hard at the polar bear's fur, the bear growled. "I'm not your mother," she said, "but I can scold you." Then she nuzzled the pup and tickled his tummy. Tired at last, the pup curled up against the bear, and they napped listening to the wind whimper and sigh. The earth turned round and round, and the big freeze came, followed by the big melt, until at last the polar bear nudged the wolf, who wasn't a pup any longer. "I am not your mother," she said, "but I know it's time for you to go." She nuzzled the wolf one last time, and the wolf nuzzled her back. Then he walked out into the wide world. The wolf howled to the midnight sun, which glowed on the horizon, where day ended and night began. And then he was answered by the cry of another wolf. Soon he was leading his own pack across the frozen tundra. Then one day the wolf came upon a polar bear cub huddled in a snowdrift. "Where is your mother?" asked the wolf. But the cub didn't know. Do we know where this is going? The wolf sniffed the cub and rubbed its fur with a wet nose. "You are not my mother," said the cub, cowering. "I'm not your mother," said the wolf, "but I can cuddle you and keep you warm." "Aren't you going to eat me?" said the cub. "Wolves eat polar bears." "Not this one," said the wolf, shaking its head. "Climb on my back and I will take you to my den." The polar bear clambered into the wolf's back. "I am not your mother," said the wolf, "but you can stay with me until you're big enough to be on your own way." And the wolf led the pack back across the tundra along the path that went round and round in the wondrous wheel of life. And there they are. Well, I think I have some icicles with me. Certainly is time for icicles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 little icicles hanging from a house. The first one said, "I think I hear a mouse." The second one said, "Oh, don't be silly." The third one said, "I'm not even chilly." The fourth one said, "This is the warmest I've ever felt." And the fifth one said, "That's 'cause we're going to melt." Okay, let's do our snowflake on my forehead, snow on my forehead. And on my forehead, then you reach over on my knee, snow on my glasses, getting hard to see. Snow on my boots, reach down to your feet. Snow on my hair, snow on my mittens, snow everywhere. Okay. Snow on my forehead, snow on my knee, snow on my glasses, getting hard to see. Snow on my boots, reach down. Snow on my hair, snow on my mittens, snow everywhere. Well, I know some of you have been out playing in the snow, and it takes a long time to get dressed, doesn't it? So why don't we start off with this and put on our snow pants. Whoops. This is the way we put on our snow pants. We put on our snow pants. We put on our snow pants. This is the way we put on our snow pants on a snowy day. Well, what would be next? Let's get the hard things out of the way. This is the way we put on our boots. We put on our boots. We put on our boots. You can sing with me. This is the way we put on our boots on a snowy day. 2 boots. Well, I'm going to get awfully cold. I think we need a coat. This is the way we put on our coat. We put on our coat. We put on our coat. This is the way we put on our coat on a snowy day. Well, I suppose we need a hat. This is the way we put on our hat, we put on our hat, we put on our hat. This is the way we put on our hat on a snowy day. Maybe we should put the hat down a little further so his ears are covered. Well, I guess his neck might get awfully cold, so let's put a scarf on him. This is the way we put on our scarf, we put on our scarf, we put on our scarf. This is the way we put on our scarf on a snowy day. Our hands are going to get awfully cold, so this is the way we put on our mittens, we put on our mittens, we put on our mittens. This is the way we put on our mittens on a snowy day. Well, there you go. You're set to go outside. Well, there certainly has been a lot of wind, and I found this book, and I think I read it to you before. There's a little problem. There's this little mouse that's eaten a hole in the book, and when it ate a hole in the book, it ate the words. So we're going to have to come up with what we think the story's about. Oh, there's that little mouse. It's coming around. Oh, it looks like he sees something. Oh, here he goes. He's starting to nibble on that paper, on the book. That's not nice. He's chewing more. He's chewing a straight line. Ooh, he's chewed some more. Something's behind there. Whoa! Oh, whatever it is, it looks like it's mighty windy. It's blowing that piece of paper that he's nibbled. Looks like he's nibbled a square. Oh my, the wind has been very strong. Look at it. Oh, it's blowing him around. What do we see? He's starting to fold that paper, but the wind's coming in. It's so strong. Looks like it's blowing around some feathers. Maybe some bird feathers. Ooh, he's nibbled lines from the corner to the center. And ooh, there's that bird. Still looks like those lines show there's a lot of wind. We sometimes can read pictures and that those lines mean wind. Okay, so he's nibbled lines and he's made little holes. Ooh, what do you think he sees? There's an airplane in the sky. Okay, so he's now starting to fold this paper in. His tail goes up in the middle, doesn't it? And there in the sky, You can see that little red airplane down at the bottom, and you can see the birds up at the top. Oh, he's folded some more, but his tail's still in the middle. It's holding those edges off in together. Oh. Well, now there's a red airplane and the birds, and there's something new. It's a helicopter. Can you guess what the mouse did? Tied a knot at the end of his tail. And look at all the things up in the sky. The red airplane, the helicopter, a hot air balloon, and a parachutist coming down to the sky. And there we are. He's going around in the wind in his pinwheel. Well, wintertime is time for sleds and playing in the snow and skiing and skating and falling. Okay, so we're going to sing this song, and it's going to be, the children on the sleds go wee, wee, wee. The people on the skis go swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. The kids in the snow go crunch, crunch, crunch. The skates on the ice go sk, sk, sk. And the people on the ice go, oops, crash, oops, crash, oops, crash. Okay, we're going to sing it to the wheels on the bus. The children on the sleds go wee, 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 wee. The children on the sleds go wee, wee, wee. On a winter day, the people on the skis go swoosh, 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 swoosh. The people on the skis go whoosh, swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. On a winter day, the kids in the snow go crunch, 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 crunch. Crunch, 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 the children in the snow go crunch, crunch, crunch on a winter day. The people on the skates go sk, 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 sk. The people on the skates go sk, sk, sk on a winter day. I should have said the people on the ice. Okay, the people on the ice go, oops, crash, oops, crash, oops, crash. The people on the ice go, oops, crash, oops, crash, all on a winter day. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. Then the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Let's see if we can find the spider. I have a little spider with me, but he's kind of funny. Sometimes he doesn't like to come out and play. Other times he does, but you know, I'm going to see if I can find him here. Oh, a spider, spider, spider. Come out. Uh-oh. He's hiding. He's inside there. He's hiding. How do we get him to come out? Well, how about on the count of 3 we say, "Oh, spider, come out." Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3. "Oh, spider, come out." I see an eye, but he's still not out. Oh dear, what do we do? Maybe we were too loud. Do you think we were too loud? All right, let's whisper. At the count of 3, go, "Oh, spider, come out." You ready? Okay, 1, 2, 3. "Oh, spider, come out." I see his eye, but he still won't come out. How are we ever going to make him come out? Well, let's see. We did it loud and we did it whisper. Oh, I know. Let's use the magic word. We can kind of whisper because I think we scared him the first time. We're just to say, 1, 2, 3. "Oh, spider, come out, please." Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3. "Oh, spider, come out, please." There he is. There he is. We did it. Okay, I'm going to sing a song, and I want you to sing just what I sang after me, like an echo. "I am busy, said the spider, very, very busy, very, very busy, spinning my web, spinning my web. I am busy, said the spider, story hour is over, story hour is over, see you next week, see you next week. Bye-bye.